Hey there, Smite fans, and welcome back to another prediction video. This one is going to be covering the SCL. Right now, I think on the schedule, the only ones I've been able to find have been for the 3 matches going on in North America. I know relegations for EU just finished up this past week, so I expect to see those added to the schedule at some point, although right now they are not there. So I'm not sure when those games are going to be going on, so if I skip over them, I will either add them to the end of this video after I have finished, or I will just apologize and throw my picks up on Twitter, so be keeping an eye out for that. But the first matchup is going to be a doozy too. Obey Alliance versus My Guys. So My Guys, I actually know quite a few of these players, and of course everyone should at this point. Transonics, El Brochacho, Kovi, Chaotic, Purpose, and More Wolves. They are leading the pack in the console league right now at the top, playing extraordinarily well. And they actually have a really good logo as well. I really like that, the helmet over the G. Anyway, they have been playing lights out. But on the other side, Obey Alliance. Now, this isn't just any team. This is the returning world champs. I mean, these are the reigning console champions right here, and they should be able to put up a fight. But My Guys has been playing on a different level, and I think Obey is still trying to find their footing. You know, it's natural for a team to take a little bit of a break, especially after pushing for the grind to get to the top and go to the top of the world championship and being able to make it that far. So naturally, Obey probably taking a little bit of a break, still trying to find their footing again for Season 4. They should be able to find it this week. It's probably going to look even stronger for them than we've seen in the last couple weeks. In fact, they might be able to take a game here, but My Guys, again, this is kind of what we see in OPL right now. They're on another level. They are playing top of the pack. They have been playing very, very well. I expect to see My Guys take this in a 2-0. I don't think it's going to be easy for them. I think they're going to have a lot of difficulty. In fact, one big misplay could cause the entire game to come crashing down. But ultimately, I feel like My Guys should be able to take this. Now, the next one will be Elevate versus Strictly Business. The Elevate game team has been playing a little bit better, but they're not quite at the point where I think Strictly Business is going to be close with them. I think that they're still trying to find their footing on the side of Elevate. They still have a little bit more work to do. And right now, Strictly Business, they're doing a lot better. They're, I think, technically second overall in the league right now, sitting right over Obey at 3-1. And because of that, I really do feel Strictly Business should be able to take this one in a 2-0. Again, it's probably not going to be the easiest set of games for them, but they should be able to close them out no problem. And then the last matchup of the week, this one actually is going to be relatively tough to call. So on the one side, we do have Era Eternity, which so far they haven't really found their footing again, but I expect to see these guys kind of come in. Again, SPL spring split right now. That's a growth split. That is the time for teams that stayed together to kind of dominate, and for teams like this to have formed to kind of come together, try and figure themselves out. And the same thing kind of goes on the other side for SOAR, where they're still trying to get that footing. SOAR right now has the better favor in this matchup. So far they've been playing a little bit stronger. They have some weak games though, and Era Eternity could definitely pick on that. But as it stands, I mean, looking at the rosters, I want to call this one as a split because the people on Era Eternity are very strong players. Looking at the numbers, SOAR should be able to take this as a 2-0. Personally, I'm going to throw it as a split. I think that Era has what it needs to be able to find a second game and to be able to confirm a win, at least off of SOAR. It's going to be difficult for them, but I think they should be able to do it. They've definitely been growing a lot this split, and I expect to see them do very well this week, hopefully against SOAR. But it's still equally as likely, really, for SOAR to get a 2-0. I just don't expect Era to take both games unless they crack down very, very hard on what they've been doing. So again, one more time, just to recap, there's only 3 matches here, but it's going to be a 2-0 for My Guys over Obey Alliance, a 2-0 for Strictly Business over Elevate, and a 1-1 split right down the middle for Era Eternity and SOAR Gaming. If you feel a lot better, and honestly, if you want to make the graphic that I see on my screen a little bit better, you could potentially do 2-0 for SOAR down at the bottom just to make it all right-hand 2-0s, but right now, I feel like this is just how the games are going to go, and of course, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a real pleasure, especially for those of you who care enough to actually learn something about these teams. But again, I will see you in the next prediction video.